Honey Brandon, and today we're making braised Brussels sprouts. Hey, don't you turn off that video. I said Brussels sprouts, and they're going to be delicious. Let me show you the ingredients you're going to need. You need about a pound of Brussels sprouts, some bacon, onions, garlic, fresh thyme, butter, and chicken stock or chicken broth. Alright, let's take it over to the stove and cook. Okay, so we've got our bacon in the pan, and we want to have it around medium, maybe medium high, but closer to medium, just so the fat can begin to render from the bacon. This is going to take maybe about 5 to 7 minutes just to get all the fat out. You kind of don't really need to do much, so I'm going to stop messing with it and leave it alone. It smells so good right now. If you've ever cooked bacon, which I'm sure you have, you know what I'm smelling right now. Now this is good. I don't want the bacon to get too tough, and I'm going to start adding things to it. First thing I'm going to add, I know we have bacon fat, but we're going to add a couple of tablespoons of butter. I said I was going to make you want Brussels sprouts. I didn't say it was going to be still as healthy as they start out to be. We're going to add the butter in, and then we're going to throw in our chopped up garlic. As far as I'm concerned, we're on a very good track. I love garlic, I love bacon, I love butter. I'm done. Whatever I put in here is going to be good. And our onions. Now we're going to cook these onions till they get about pretty soft, translucent, maybe a little bit of golden color, but not too much. Okay, our onions are looking very good, translucent. The aroma in here is ridiculous. You have no idea. You really have to make this. Okay, now we're going to throw in our Brussels sprouts. And what I did was I cut them in half just to make it easier, quicker to cook. Certain ones that were huge, I actually quartered, if you can see that. I quartered that one. It was actually a really big one. I'm going to crank up the heat just a little bit. Well, not a little bit, kind of a lot. And I'm going to try to lay these. I probably should have used a bigger pan, but right now this is a really good pan. And I want to develop some color, so I'm going to get some browning on these Brussels sprouts. And I'm going to let it sit for just a little bit. Okay. It sounded a little bit like popcorn when I let it sit. That's how you know it's actually starting to do good things and get brown. And it's not going crazy. I don't want, I don't want anything burning. But I just want some brown spots. If you see some toasting beginning to happen. Because now we're going to braise them. I'm going to add my fresh thyme, just right on top. It's about 4 sprigs. I didn't mention that I also want to add some salt and pepper. It's to taste, however you like it. I'm going to sprinkle some salt. I use sea salt. Sea salt or kosher salt is really the best for cooking. You don't want to use iodized salt. The flavor just doesn't do salt justice. And here's some black pepper. And now I'm going to add in my chicken stock. I think I only need about that much. If I need more later, I'll add it. But for now, we're going to take our heat down to about medium-low, and we're going to cover. This is braising. We have sauteed our Brussels sprouts, we put them in a nice pan, and now we're adding some liquid that we want everything to take a bath in, get warm, and the flavors are just going to be ridiculous. I mean, you know, we've got bacon, we've got garlic, onions, now we have thyme, salt and pepper, and chicken stock just kind of rounds everything out. So we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes or until it's tender. Okay, here we are about 15 minutes later, and I am getting some of this right now. You see the Brussels sprouts are nice and soft. I mean, it's just so juicy. I'm going to ladle over some of these juices. And I'll be nice. I don't think I'll have a big taste because I do have, you know, 5 other people in my family to feed. So I'm going to try this now, though. I'm going to go in for this little itty bitty Brussels sprout. Oh my goodness. So good. The smokiness from the bacon and a little bit of salt and the chicken stock, and then there's a hint of garlic in the background. It's so good, almost divine. Thank you for joining me, Divine Cuisine, today as we explore the world of Brussels sprouts. For this recipe and more, please visit my website, reneedebrandon.com. Have a great day.